so in my travel spices, I've got chai spice, cayenne pepper, turmeric, mustard seeds, coriander ground. Also taking a seed mix that I just made, and call me crazy, but taking my mortar and pestle. Luckily I'm not flying. It's 5:10 and we're on the road to Avoca Beach. On the road to Gundagai.
Looking up at plain white ceilings, no one here is looking back. Then I think of all the people I could say I've driven mad. Lonely, only got one love, but this is all I wanna do. Couldn't even take another. Only lonely knows it's true. There on the backseat, only when you don't try. Even when you wide awake, do it right. It's only lonely. It's only lonely. Leave it to accelerate, and all you gotta do is drive. Only when you're separated, leading up to number one, like you gotta try. Every step is syncopated, running all the time to get out alive, to get out alive.
Now we're all settled into the little tin box. Time to go foraging for dinner. Sharon, our host, has recommended Erinner's Organics, so we're going to head up there and get ourselves some food for dinner.
And all you gotta do is drive. It's only lonely. It's only lonely.
I didn't think I was going to video in here, but this place is amazing. We've got things in Victoria, but this is aisles and aisles and aisles of fantastic selection at reasonably great prices. The items that really stood out for me was these wild forest mushrooms that are dehydrated, and also this seaweed. And since I'm near the beach, I thought I would cook a seafood inspired pasta. It's such an easy meal to make. I was able to cook the sauce in the time it took for the pasta to cook.
And all you gotta do is drive. It's only lonely.
I did make a wild mushroom and seafood recipe video too, so if you are interested in this, please check out that video. It's on my YouTube channel.
Couldn't even take another. Only lonely knows it's true. Clear on the backseat, only when you don't drive. Even when you're wide awake, and all you wanna do is ride. It's only lonely. It's only lonely. Leave it to accelerate, and all you gotta do is drive. Looking up at plain white ceilings, no one here is looking back. Then I think of all the people I could say I've driven.
So we've just visited Margin's Mushrooms, and oh, it's fantastic. They showed me one of their rooms, and there's fresh button mushrooms for them to take to the farmers market tomorrow. and the compost. I've got the address to pick up the compost, which will be next time. And she just put me onto a beautiful place that only opens on Friday morning that makes gorgeous sourdough. So we're going to head there now, and we're going to get the sourdough, and then we're going to make up some breakfast. We just went in and had a beautiful chat with the guys here. Lovely, they showed me all their range of sourdough. I would have bought every single one of them if I could, but I just settled on a spelt loaf and a stone baked white. So let's go find somewhere to do some cooking now. So there we go, there's the spelt loaf. Like fresh out of the oven, gorgeous people, really excited about coming back. So this is Murphy's Bay, and it was a nice little spot to cook breakfast. I decided on cooking a breakfast delight. This means frying up some veggies and eating them for breakfast. So here is the spelt sourdough loaf that I just bought from the bakery. And you want to chop up some mushrooms and start sauteing them. It's very important with mushrooms to keep them moist, so I've actually had to add some more oil to the pan. I'm using coconut oil today, only because I found it easier to travel with coconut oil. Some salt, some pepper and some chili are also some seasonings that I've used. Salt does bring out and make a bit of a party for mushrooms. Spinach is always fantastic. Greens are always fantastic in breakfast delight. Add it to whatever you've got if you so choose. I've added it to the sourdough bread and eat it.
Like you gotta try, every step is syncopated, running all the time to get out alive, to get out alive. Leave it to accelerate, and all you gotta do is try. It's only lonely.
And we've just driven out of the hills into a little bit more flatness, and it's quite wonderful out here actually. So let's go in and check out what these guys have got. So we've just met Sue at the Mountain Growers Market here at Peats Ridge, and she's awesome and recommended a few farms around here actually. So next time I'll come up, I'll be sure to drop into those farms. Got some lovely stuff from her, which you'll see later. So now we're going to head on back to the tin box, set up the fire and start cooking for tonight. We've had a big day. So we do want to get the fire lit now. We need it to burn down a little bit before we can start cooking. So this is the results of today's foraging. We have margin mushrooms, spelt sourdough, some olive items, the olive oil and the olives, pumpkin, tomato, garlic and a guava. So first I had to try the olive oils that I bought from Sue today, and they were magnificent. I will definitely buy this olive oil again. This company is from Hunter Valley actually, and down at the Mountain Growers there, they stock it. So I thought I'd have a bit of an olive play. This was actually going to be my entree. However, it ended up being much more than just an entree. It was the highlight of my evening, so I'm bringing it here to you via YouTube. So first I made an olive tapenade, and it was so simple. Just pip some olives, some good quality olives, and pop some olive oil in there. Salt's very important. It helps it grind and it really flavors it up. Brings everything together. Salt's pretty amazing in cooking. And mush and mash and mash and mash away until it's nice and ground and combined into the perfect fifth. Pan-fried olives are a fantastic party dish. It's very, very simple. This is not the biggest clove you've ever seen. Okay. So we've got garlic, we've got croutons. Facts. Pop these in the warmer pestle. A bit of oil. Now salt helps it grind. Alright. So that. Heat some oil in a fry pan. I'm serving my pan-fried olives with crusty toasted sourdough bread. So simply tear up some bread and pop in hot oil and toast and cook until they are brown. Put the toasted bread aside for later, and now it's time to pan fry our olives, mushrooms, pepitas and garlic. So heat some oil in a pan and get it nice and hot. We have grinded up our mushroom and garlic, and we're just going to add that to the hot pan now and fry that for a little bit to get it cooking. The pumpkin I bought, I've actually grabbed the filling out of it and I've added this to the dish. So the pepitas are going to get nice and crispy. It's olive time. Add these into the hot pan. And you're going to fry everything until the pepitas and the mushrooms are crispy. And by then the olives will be done. So it's a beautiful combination of pumpkin, mushroom, garlic, the 2 olive oils that I bought. They're all infused, and the beautiful thing about it is the olives have soaked in all the flavours and they're just divine. Together with lightly fried sourdough in the olive oil as well. A beautiful combination. It's a great party thing to just fry up some olives and serve them in my pot in a little dish. And I just use stuff that I had lying around, really. You know, rosemary is a fantastic one to do with this. Rosemary and garlic. And get it all nice and crispy, whatever's with the olives anyway. Enjoy. Oh, what a day today. We went out foraging and met some beautiful people, had a look in some fantastic places, and bought some great produce of which I've been eating all day. From the mushrooms to the olives to the bread to the pumpkin that Sue grew herself. It's just been all fantastic, really. I've had a great time up here in the Central Coast, and it's only Friday and I've still got Saturday and Sunday to go, and we're hitting the markets tomorrow and the next day, and we're going to see the same people probably again as well. I thank you to everybody. Thank you for showing me into where you work and what you're doing and talking about, you know, your lives and what you do. I look forward to coming up here again, and I hope you really have enjoyed the videos from today.